Hello, my name is Lee and I'm here to help you understand the best use of nurse clinics in diabetic cases. First of all, I'm going to talk about what is diabetes. So, a brief summary of the symptoms are obviously increased thirst and appetite, increased urination, lethargy and depression, but weight loss with the increased appetite. The actual science behind it, the best way to explain to clients is a client-friendly, sort of very basic explanation. So insulin is a hormone produced by the pancreas, which is used as a bridge, basically, between cells and the glucose. So it helps cells absorb the glucose and use it as a form of energy. And it's also required for all cell functions. So when that bridge, the insulin, isn't there, the glucose just swim around the bloodstream alongside the cells and aren't used in any way. And then is excreted in the urine, which is why we get glucose on dipsticks. Without that glucose for energy, the cells tend to break down proteins and fats, and this causes, as a byproduct of this, is ketones, and that's when we get ketone acidosis, when the ketones build up and up in the bloodstream, and then they cause the pH of the blood to lower and get ketoacidosis. So diagnosis and treatment. Diagnosis, the gold standard is a full Chem 15 and haematology and electrolytes for dogs. It's T4 for cats just because the symptoms are very similar to that of hypothyroidism, and a urine stick and specific gravity is also used. A urine culture and sensitivity early on would be really useful because if they've got a UTI at this stage, it will hinder the efforts to control the diabetes. So if we know from the very first point that we need to treat a bacterial infection, we can obviously get treatment underway and get stabilisation quicker. A fructosamine at the beginning helps with the baseline, so when you take later samples, you know exactly where you started from. And obviously the biggest thing is weight. When they gain weight, we'll know they're doing well, but obviously if they lose weight at any point, we'll know something has changed. Treatment is caninsulin only. It's the only licensed insulin we can use in cats and dogs. And so that involves 2 daily injections, 12 hours apart, roughly. VetPen is used for cats and dogs under 10 kilos. It's more cost effective, but the larger the animal, the less cost effective it gets, just because there's only one size of cartridge. So the more cartridges they use quicker, the less cost effective it becomes. A prescription diet is ideal because cats can eat this ab lib throughout the day. They don't need a meal structure like dogs. But dogs do need a meal structure, so they should have a meal alongside their insulin twice daily, roughly 12 hours apart.